We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Sneaky good pitcher, this guy here, Tyler Chatwood. Not overpowering, but good stuff. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. He's just an all-around good pitcher. How will you know if he's on early? He'll be inducing a lot of early ground balls. Good sinking action on his two-seam fastball.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. In there, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopper foul. Wong, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fourth.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Number 23.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Number 62, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. No problem here. 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Batting fourth.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Liner in there for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The catcher, Wilson.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yadier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch
Batting,
before
batting.
that was some kind of a
Center
funky
fielder.
swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan, please, Zach?
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Molina, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, number 19. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
62.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The set and the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The left fielder, Kyle
Popped him up.
Schwarber.
Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Batting 8. The second
Into the
baseman,
box now, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
batting 9.
He's ready.
The
Here's the
pitcher,
first offering.
Tyler.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the
Leading off for
switch-hitting
the
outfielder Dexter
The
Fowler.
right fielder,
Here's the
Dexter
first pitch to him.
Fowler.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More big. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Paul DeYoung looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
The catcher, number 4.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Outside, 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's set. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, number 62 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. 3-1 to him now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The count now at 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter,
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Bodie. And that misses inside 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batter, the pitcher.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Ozuna, but he won't get there. It falls in, and not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Derek Holland, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 45.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Bodie is there. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
The batter.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The left fielder, number 23.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Baez able to get there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 3. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Mike Mayers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 59, Mike Myers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. 0-1 the count. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 1-run lead. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Yadier Molina.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Contreras, and gone into the right field bleachers. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. John Brebbia will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Jose Martinez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 38, Jose.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No outfielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Jonathan Lucroy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Roll, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make a move here for another bat.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
3-1 to him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Cubs strand a couple. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Brad Week is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67.
Matt Carpenter is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Carpenter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fouled off. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielder.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. On to first, the double play. So no run. Giovanni Gallegos will take over on the mound now, and he'll in fact move back into the traditional number 9 spot in the lineup on the double switch. Matt Carpenter is also into the ball game now as he'll take over in the leadoff spot.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Number 19 is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 19. This change
first delivery to him on the way.
Now playing left,
and that's in there for strike one.
41.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nicholas Castellanos is
Now
retired
batting,
for the first
third
out in the
baseman.
bottom half of the 7th inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The first baseman,
Now
number
the Cubs
44.
four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. O'Neill will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cards lead it 5-4. Steve Cishek has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
Stepping in,
Steve
Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Baez is up with it, and that's the second out. Now batting, Harrison Bader. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
To 2-2 now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, number 19. He's off to a bad start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Number 19.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Files is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Jairo Munoz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Cardinals, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of. Carlos Martinez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing shortstop, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
The second baseman, David.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5.